Hey, 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 hey. We got a special, a premiere, whatever you want to call it. But since this morning reading from Torn was so successful, I decided to come back tonight and give y'all a little bit of a little bit, some more of Torn, okay? So as of now, we still in part two where the daughter, Royale, is grown now and married to Judge Studebaker's son, and she done ran into a little problem, a little situation, okay? And so we're gonna talk about that briefly. I'm gonna give y'all a little splash of that. I want to give y'all everything. We're gonna give you a little splash of it, okay? Okay. So this is Royale. Okay. I'm gonna give y'all too much. Okay, let's go. Let's go right here. Before Hal and I were married, my mom advised me to open a separate bank account that Hal was not aware of. I was against this, but I did it anyway. I am glad I listened and took this advice that mom gave me because I was spending a major amount of money on dope to support my habit. I was spending so much money Slick could get rid of some of his customers if he chose to do so. I had to tighten up my game. I was starting to slip. I began to show up late for classes at my dance studio. One of the other teachers would have to cover my class for me. One day, my mom had to stop what she was doing at the house of Glam and walk down to the dance studio to cover a class for me. I was putting the drugs before my business. I was pacing back and forth again. One minute I felt I was in control. The next minute I felt as if the drugs were in control. I was getting in way over my head. I did not know how to get off of the roller coaster. In the meantime, I think I will take another hit, I mumbled. I soon stopped shooting up with the needle on a regular basis. I saved that for special treats. I did not want to start to get needle marks on my body. I was way too hot. It was way too hot in Nevada to wear long sleeves, and I did not want Hal, that's her husband, to see marks on my body. I was careful and tried to dot all the I's and cross all the T's so no one would find out about my nasty habit. I picked up yet another nasty habit. I began to smoke cigarettes. I certainly did not need to add this to my list of bad habits. I was beginning to get brown marks on my fingers. If anyone asked about them, I planned on blaming the marks on cigarettes. But that came from my smoking the pipe. I was living a lie. I did not like what I was becoming. I am sneaking around behind my husband's back, having a love affair with drugs. It was not right. Things just did not feel right at all. I began to cry out loud as I fell on the floor. I was whimpering and whining like a wounded animal. I could no longer deny the drugs had a vice-like grip on my ass. I reached up and pulled the pipe down to the floor where I was. I lit it and took a long pull on it and blew the smoke out of my mouth. Damn, that felt good, I said. Look at me. I'm down on the floor, sucking on this pipe. That's a damn shame. People think that rich folks do not have problems. Well, people with money do have problems. Money just is not one of the problems. A rich junkie like myself may be worse off because we have the money to purchase the drug of our choice anytime we want, as much as we want, and as often as we want to indulge. Hell, I can quit whenever I want to. I hit the pipe again. I need to smoke. I need to stop doing this shit. I need to do better. but it feels so good. I should have never listened to Slick's ass. That is why they call him Slick, because he sells this shit. The dope dealing Mitch. I should talk to my mom. Yeah. Mom will help me. She always does. I have to get out of this mess. I was babbling in a drug-induced haze. I pulled out my rubber band and pulled it tight on my arm. Tap, tap on my arm to look for a vein. I shot myself with a needle for the last time. The combination of the massive amount of cocaine and heroin I consumed at the same time proved to be deadly. Before I knew it, my eyes rolled in the back of my head and the drugs hit me like a ton of bricks. Just before I passed out, I was able to call one name, the name I have been taught to call in times of trouble. The name that could save me. Yes. I called I'm changing pages. Give me a second, y'all. I called on the name of Jesus. Okay? That's it. For now. Thank you guys for listening. I hope y'all getting to learn the characters and the story as we go on. I'm going from the back, okay? Because I want y'all to see that this is a serious story. I'll be bringing you guys some more in the morning, unless I feel like I still want and need to do some more tonight. I'll come back and do some more. You know how I end all my lives. Peace and positivity to all. Till we meet again. Go in peace. Bye for now.